Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Rams, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff, and what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, for these Kansas City Chiefs, they, of course, were Super Bowl champions 3 years ago. The win over the Niners in Miami. They fell to the Bucs in Tampa a couple years back. They had the blown lead in the AFC title game against Cincinnati last year. And now they're back, making their third trip to the big game in 4 years.
And their recent history only increases the urgency to try and win another Super Bowl title with this group.
Meanwhile, the LA Rams, they are back in the Super Bowl for the third time in 5 years. And, of course, looking to be the first team to go back-to-back since the Patriots did it 2 decades ago.
Let me continue with that theme, partner. Run it back as... Oh, you remember, Ken.
And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Brady. And his throw here's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he knocks the ball away. See some offense in this Super Bowl. I think your answer was right there. Incomplete, but they take a big shot early.
Like the script. If they get the big play early, so much the better. But if nothing else, they send a message. They're going to be aggressive in this game.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Time to see what Patrick Holmes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
You can't help but continue to marvel at how well this man's career has gone so far. Now in his 5th season as KC starter, he's never missed a conference title game, and he's taking the field in his 3rd Super Bowl.
On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Now here's Mahomes. He finds more in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Well, you've got to like that start. 6 points possibly in the cards. We've got a red zone situation looming. 1st and goal. The football at the 7. Now Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll try again with Elliott. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured chief on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Caught left side, Hopkins. Touchdown, LA! Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Rams continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there, let him go get it.
This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the 2nd half. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And there's just one quarter that remains in this edition, the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Brady to throw. Touchdown, Rams! 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Rams are starting to pour it on at the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it?
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Here we go on 4th down. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Man, we've got an injury. Kelsey. 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Now Brady. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. To throw is Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Brady. This is caught. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins. His 2nd touchdown in the Super Bowl. And the Rams start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And brought down. Unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Mahomes now on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And again, it's Mahomes. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Butker on for the PAT. And that will cut this lead down to 25. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And we can look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And they're going to speed things up here. Brady going to throw here. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, they certainly have the look of the team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they're going to play a full 60 minutes this week. Has nothing to do with their opponent. No disrespect intended, but they wanted to be people of their word, playing this thing all the way out, trying to finish it strong.
Lambo on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. The Rams have won the Super Bowl, and they will get the Lombardi Trophy. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they? That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.